Let me ask you this question. Have you ever thought that the chronic inflammation which is present in your body, the real reason behind it can be the deficiency of this single mineral? So if you have tried anti-inflammatory diets and supplements and you are still wondering why inflammation is present in your body, then you need to pay attention to this video till the end because you want to know about this mineral which more than 90% of people are not getting enough of. And the new research study shows that deficiency of this particular mineral increases the inflammation levels in your bloodstream and also increases your chances of heart disease, autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's disease, rheumatoid arthritis, as well as cancer risk. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal this exact mineral which can be the reason behind your inflammation and what is the best natural way of increasing it and also what is the best form of this mineral so you can improve your inflammation levels. Hi, I'm Dr. Anshul Gupta, a former Cleveland Clinic functional medicine physician from US. I help people with chronic conditions by making personalized functional medicine plans. Several clinical studies show that chronic inflammation is linked to various diseases, which includes heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, cancer risk, autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's, thyroid conditions, and rheumatoid arthritis. People are trying all different kinds of things, including taking supplements, different kinds of anti-inflammatory diets, even taking medications to reduce inflammation. But sometimes they don't work, or people have a lot of side effects from these medications that they cannot continue. This is where research is very useful because I was able to find this particular mineral, which people thought it was only useful for muscle and nerve pain. But now it shows that it also controls the inflammation levels in your body. What is this mineral I am talking about? This is magnesium. Yes, you all might have heard of magnesium, but most people do not know that magnesium takes part in more than 300 enzymatic reactions all over your body. Specifically, it controls several switches of your inflammatory pathways in your body. And the research studies are very clear. Deficiency of magnesium increases inflammation levels in people's body. In fact, a landmark study was done on 3,700 people, and it showed that people who had highest levels of magnesium in their body had the lowest chances of developing diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, as well as their inflammation markers of CRP and IL-6 were much lower than other people. And other studies show that people who are deficient in magnesium, they have higher inflammation levels in their blood, plus they are much sicker as compared to other people. Now, most of you listening to this video might say that I eat healthy, so I think I am not deficient in magnesium, or I take this magnesium supplementation, so I am also good in my magnesium levels. Well, let me give you the bad news. The things you are doing might not be enough. The first reason is that the food that we are consuming today is much lower than magnesium as compared to before. There was a research study done which looked at the magnesium concentration in our food, comparing it from 1980s to 2010. And it showed that the magnesium concentration in our food like spinach and other foods have reduced dramatically. So even though you might be eating those healthy foods, but they might not have enough magnesium in them. The second reason is food processing. Now, most people don't realize there is always some processing involved before the food reaches your plate. And whenever a food is getting processed, the first mineral that goes away is magnesium. So that is the second reason you might be low in magnesium. The third reason is magnesium stealer foods. Foods like coffee, tea, alcohol, sugar, all of those foods will actually drain your magnesium reserves from your body and thereby reducing these levels in your body. And the last reason is bad quality magnesium supplements. Most of the people taking magnesium supplements are either taking magnesium oxide or magnesium carbonate. 90% of the magnesium from these supplements directly goes into the drain because your body cannot absorb magnesium from these supplements. So they are practically useless for your body. So above are the reasons you should definitely think about whether your magnesium levels are normal or not. Now let me share with you some signs and symptoms of magnesium deficiency in your body. First of all is leg cramps. If you do get leg cramps either late in the night or during the day, then that is the biggest sign of magnesium deficiency. The second one is migraines or regular headaches. The third one is feeling brain foggy or that your memory is not that great as before. The next one is feeling tired or fatigued very often. And the last one is that if you have mood changes of anxiety, stressed out feeling, or depression. Now, these are all signs and symptoms of magnesium deficiency. Now, the next question is that, is there blood test for magnesium deficiency? Well, the standard blood tests which checks your magnesium levels are not enough because they do not tell us the complete picture of magnesium in your body. So the better test is to do an RBC magnesium level and then try to be on the upper normal range of that particular lab, because then only your body is getting enough magnesium quantities. Alright, now let me tell you how to increase your magnesium levels natural ways and what are the best supplements for magnesium. So certain foods are high in magnesium which you should consume on the regular basis. Out of these, my favorites are pumpkin seeds, avocados, fatty fishes, leafy greens, and 70% or more dark chocolate. So these are the foods that you should try to consume on the regular basis in your diet that will at least give you some magnesium in your body. The second thing is cut back on your caffeine and your alcohol because that drains your body's magnesium stores. Now the next thing is supplementations. I always recommend initially for people to do a magnesium supplementation because that way you can increase your magnesium stores very quickly. What is the right form of magnesium to take? The best form of magnesium to take is magnesium glycinate because that is the most absorbable form of magnesium. 90% of the magnesium from this form directly reaches your bloodstream. That's where your magnesium is needed. Magnesium threonate is the second best form. Specifically, if you are going to brain fog, it can be useful. The third form is magnesium citrate. Use this only if you have constipation issues because this will help improve your constipation. So the winner over here is magnesium glycinate, but I like to combine my magnesium glycinate sometimes with magnesium malate and chelated magnesium, so that way I am getting all different forms of magnesium. The worst form of magnesium is magnesium oxide or carbonate. Never take them. They are going to harm your body than doing any good. What is a typical dosage of magnesium? You can take between 400 to 600 milligrams of magnesium on the daily basis. Try to take it at bedtime because that is going to improve your sleep as well as will help in reducing inflammation in the night time for you. Also make sure when you're taking your magnesium supplements on the same day, you take a vitamin D with K2 supplementation because these are the two cofactors which is needed for the magnesium to work in your body properly. What can you typically expect once you start magnesium supplementation? Within a couple of weeks, you will notice that your sleep quality is getting better. What you will also notice is that when you're waking up in the morning, you will feel more fresh with more energy and also less inflammation in your body. Consistency is the key. It will take at least a couple of weeks for it to show a benefit, and obviously combine them with other anti-inflammatory supplements like omega-3s and Inflamma Pro, so that way your inflammation levels can reduce very quickly. We have created all of these supplements including this special magnesium, Inflamma Pro and omega-3s which you can find on an online store. The link will be in the description if you want to buy it. So here you go. If you have tried anti-inflammatory diets, various supplements and medications and still your inflammation levels are high or you feel inflammation in your body, then magnesium deficiency could be the reason that your inflammation levels are high and your body is not working good. So try introducing magnesium supplementation or introducing foods which are high in magnesium so that you can reduce your inflammation levels. I hope you like this video. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel as well as share this with others who can benefit from this great information. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.